like, share, subscribe. Eventually, after doing a series of videos on the Mantis Laser Academy, I will come to my conclusion of, is it worth buying the Laser Academy kit? Even before then, I thought this was a great training tool and it saves you a ton of money. Again, please subscribe, like, and share. Also, I do have memberships. Please consider joining membership. You get early access to videos. Depending on your level of membership, you could get shout outs, and at, at the highest level, you get to help me make videos. All right, that's at the highest level, almost sponsorship level. Hello everybody, welcome back. Another episode of Mantis Laser Academy. Okay, Mantis Laser Academy. So today I will be using the pistol, the Taurus G3, or a Taurus G2C, or a Taurus G3C, anything that has a restrike capability. So let me I gotta stand up here. I'm gonna go ahead and check it. Okay. All right, there you go. I don't think there's anything in there. No ammo. I do have the G sight in there. I did not purchase the Mantis Laser Academy system. All right, because I already have a G sight, and any laser cartridge, laser ammo should work with the Laser Academy. Okay. Now, normally I would be using the Blackbeard. I don't know if you can see that where it says Blackbeard here, but this is the Mantis Blackbeard, and I've done several videos. The Laser Academy is not quite suited for the Blackbeard yet. It's okay, it'll work, but if you want to fully utilize your Blackbeard, you probably want to go with a different app, probably Laser Hit or Dry Fire Online. Dry Fire Online really works well because you can offset the height over bore, by calibrating or zeroing to the laser, and that way you don't have to mess with your optic or your sights. You can do that with this too. I'll show you how to do that, but mainly I'm going to be using the pistol. I think that the Mantis Laser Academy is more suited for pistol. Okay, and so I already have it open up. If you haven't seen my previous video on the shortcomings of the app, go watch it. But if I don't have it on like it is right now, it will shut down. All right, and it will shut down eventually. But anyways, you'll see what I'm talking about if it happens. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the Taurus G3 because it has the restrike capability. Any double action, single action should be able to do the same thing. Otherwise, you would have to just, pull the slide, reset the trigger, and then you're set to go. But I don't have to with this particular gun. And another thing I recommend is do not practice or train, all right, laser dry firing with the gun you carry. Buy the same gun. Okay, buy two guns, one for carrying and one for laser dry firing. That's kind of like what I would recommend. That's why I use the Taurus as a lifetime warranty. I do not carry this gun. Okay, this gun is only for laser dry firing because if I wear out the springs, wear out the trigger, wear out whatever from pulling the trigger or pulling the slide, it's not the gun I'm going to carry because eventually, yes, they do wear and tear. That's just my opinion, okay, or advice, whichever one you want to take it. But I highly recommend do not practice with the gun you carry. Have a carry gun, the gun you carry, and if you want, buy the same gun for your practice gun, all right? But please, I would not, because I've had experience with trigger, springs breaking, wear and tear with just dry firing, all right? Anyways, let's just shoot around. Let's see how it feels with the Mantis Laser Academy and shooting with a pistol. I think this app is more suited for pistols than it is for the than the Blackbeard. Okay, and I made a video about that. Hopefully they can fix it. Another issue is I can't get the target larger than this on the app with the lights on. I like to video and laser dry fire in a lit room, not in a dark room. In order for the targets to be bigger and for the app to capture the QR code, um, I have to turn off all the lights and have to shoot in the dark. But why would I want to shoot in the dark? I don't actually. I don't want to shoot in the dark. So that's the biggest size I can make it. But yeah, the targets have to be small for some reason in order for the app to capture the target. Anyways, let's just have some fun. This is just open shooting. You don't actually even need to uh, buy anything to use the open shoot. It's actually available. And also the target is available on the Mantis website. You kind of have to just go into it, find it somewhere. I'll try to leave a link. And also Mantis hopefully is watching these videos. I've been in contact with them. I asked if they could give me input before I release this to the general public. Um, they said that's okay. They'll wait until it gets released. So I said, all right. But this is my honest opinion, honest review, because I've used many laser dry firing apps. Mantis Laser Academy is just one of many. So far, they're up there, but they're not the best in my opinion. Okay, they're not the best. What makes them usable for me? Well, if you're using a pistol, there's many other apps that I think are better than the Mantis Laser Academy. If you're using the Blackbeard, um, using the Mantis Laser Academy, they have a feature, and I'm going to show that to you right now. Let me just show that to you under settings. And if you go into here and you go to calibrate offset, and I've already calibrated offset, that might be wrong. Shoot to calibrate. Anyways, you can shoot to calibrate. Let's just do it. All right, so shoot to calibrate. I'm trying to find the target right there. It's right next to the 8, upper part of the 8. So let me just do that. A little bit to the right. There. I think that should be right on. Okay. All right. So I've calibrated, but you don't really need to calibrate on a pistol. You do need to calibrate on your Blackbeard. Okay, that's what you really need to do, is calibrate on your Blackbeard, on your rifle, I should say. But for a pistol, you don't really need to calibrate unless you have some kind of weird, goofy looking optic, you know, which I think those are. I don't. Sorry, I'm laughing because I think those are just I think they're mainly for competition shooting, but I would not conceal carry an optic ready gun. Okay, I just would not. Okay. Anyways, let's start. I've talked long enough. Let's just start shooting. All right. Now these targets you can download for free from Mantis. I'll try to leave a link. It's a PDF file. I use some kind of Photoshop software, put them onto the projector, and that way I don't have to print them. I could actually enlarge them or make them smaller, make them bigger, make them smaller. So, but on the upper right or on the right side, below the right QR code, there's a circle with the word control. That will control the functions. All I have to do is shoot in there and it'll start, it'll stop, it'll clear, all that stuff. So let me just do that. Okay, there you go. That's what I was talking about. All right. There's no timer. All right, there's no timer. and there's no limit to the shots, which I wish, if you're going to use a pistol, I wish you could do that. So you could set the number of shots to the magazines that you have, or the capacity of the magazine. That would be one thing that I would recommend to Mantisx if they're watching. Hopefully they're watching this. I'm giving them valuable feedback, because all the videos that I've seen don't talk about this at all, or the problems with the app. So that's first thing. The second thing is there is a time, but it's only from the time you shoot, right? 41 seconds, and from the next time you shoot, 4.3 seconds. I'd really like to see a timer going from 0 to whatever. Now, the other app that does that is Laser Hit. I think Laser Hit is a better program than this, because you don't need the QR codes and stuff like that. But having these targets and having the QR code it does make it easy for the setup, because all you have to just put it up there, and then it'll just find it, and so it'll give you the score. If you hit within the center mass of that gray area, it's a 10. If you hit a 9, it's a 9. You hit the areas a 9. So that's the pro for the Laser Mantis. But the con is I've used other apps, and I think there's other apps that's a lot better in how it works. Just my opinion, okay? As a user, all right? I'm not sponsored by Mantis. I wish they would. I wish they would. They would. Then we can communicate, and I can make a really good video for them and give them feedback before making the video. So that's the other issue. And I wish you could set the shots, or you could set the time, or the countdown, I should say. You want to give yourself 2 minutes, 1 minute, whatever. But it doesn't do any of that. So as far as keeping up with the lasers, all right, me shooting and pulling the laser, let me reset, or if I hit control, it'll stop it. Then it'll go into this. This is, if you go into here, this is where it would shut down. So I wouldn't spend too much time looking at this, because eventually it's gonna shut down. You have to push some buttons. So I gotta quickly just get back into this. Once you're in this setting, you can take your time. It won't shut down. All right, so another thing is, I do wish there was a time limit that you could put on it. But at the same time, I wish there was options so you can do stuff with it. There isn't any, as far as I know. So hopefully they're going to update this, because there's a lot of improvements that they could do. But as far as the app goes, it works. It works. I'm on OpenShoot. This is available for anyone. Let me just get out of here, and I'll kind of show you all the features of it. Now, I got all these because I got all the pro stuff, because when I bought the Blackbeard came with a coupon for unlimited use of the Laser Academy, Mantis Laser Academy. Now, at the time, I didn't know what the Mantis Laser Academy was. It didn't even say anything. It had no, it had no website to go to or nothing. It just said unlimited use of Mantis Laser Academy, which I didn't. Well, see right there. So that's what happens when you go onto the menu and everything. So I got to start all over. Okay, I'm back. That's the problem with it, and hopefully Mantis will fix that. So I'm just going to go into this before it shuts down again, and hopefully it will capture. Okay, it did. Okay, the target has to be this size in order to capture that the target right there. So the way I got all the pro stuff and unlimited use is because again, I bought the Blackbeard, and it gave me the code to do that. And in order to redeem that code, let me get out of it again. Now I'm gonna have to be very quick with this. Let me see. I go settings. I went into manage accounts, and it took me to the Mantis website. First, you sign up, manage accounts, then you put your code in there. I originally, let me get out and let me get in. I have to push buttons before it shuts down. I thought you had to put restore in-app purchase. It takes you to the Google website or Android or Apple website, Apple Play Store or Google Play Store, and I thought you had to put your redeem code in there, but that's not how it works. Okay. All right, let me get back to calibrating. All right, let's shoot some more. Now, a lot of the stuff that it has, I don't really use. It's very plain Jane. There's a lot of other apps, and I'm thinking one in particular is Dry Fire Online, that is way more interactive, way more fun, in my opinion. There's quite a few number of apps that I think that are better than the Laser Academy, Mantis Laser Academy. And oh, did I totally miss that one? Yep, there we go. So I think there's a lot of other apps that are a lot better, but at the same time, um, you know, it is different. It is a little unique in that fact that it has the QR codes on the target, but you don't have to necessarily use their targets. Okay, there's other targets, your own targets you can use. You just won't be able to use the control function on it. There's another target that has a stop and start. You can use that in conjunction with whatever your own targets. But anyways, as far as using this with your pistol, does it keep up with your laser firing? Most of the time it does. Okay, now I'll show you. So most of the time it will keep up with your firing. Most of the time, not all the time, but good enough. And the way people train these days, you're not gonna do multiple shots as fast. You're not, this whole app is not trained for increasing your trigger speed. Now, unfortunately, if you're gonna use this, this app cannot keep up with this. Okay, the way the trigger speed on this, well, it won't keep up with this. This is way faster than the app can handle, unfortunately. But a pistol, so far I found that it does keep up with it relatively good. All right, not perfect, but good. So that's okay. Just want to clear that out. So overall, if you want, you can please, I would say, please subscribe and also like and leave a comment about your thoughts of the Laser Academy using a pistol. All right. I think this app is more geared towards pistol than it is for the Blackbeard. But, like, share, subscribe. Eventually, after doing a series of videos on the Mantis Laser Academy, I will come to my conclusion of, is it worth buying the Laser Academy kit? Is it worth the kit? Because I already have a laser cartridge. All right. I already have my setup here. The targets I got for free. It's just a question of, do you want all these pro features, which I don't know if they're necessarily worth buying, because again, I think there are other apps that you can use for free and get the same results that you're looking for, or the same training that you're looking for, and you'll get them for free. So anyways, let's just shoot around a little bit more, and I'll do another episode. My initial thoughts on the pistol: if you have a pistol and you want to download the app and try it for yourself, I think it's worth downloading, because sometimes other apps, they change over time. So the more apps you have, it wouldn't hurt. Would I buy the laser Mantis. I'll talk about that in another episode after using it more often, and I'll give you my opinion on it. What I do like about it is because of the QR code targets that you can see where you didn't hit and you missed, right? Those show up on the app differently than if you hit the actual target. They also give off a different sound, right? They don't have that clink. So I do like that. I also like that they integrated the targeting system with the control function, so you can so you don't have to touch the keyboard. I don't like how this shuts down if you look at it too long. So we gotta get back on this. So, anyways, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the episode. Uh, I'm not a professional. Not a World Series championship record holder of anything, but I do use laser dry firing apps quite a bit. I've been using it probably before the gun shortage and the pandemic started. Even before then, I thought this was a great training tool, and it saves you a ton of money. You don't have to drive to the range. You don't have to pay the range fees. You don't have to go through your ammo. All right. I I've been buying ammo, and I have ammo. I have not gone to the range. I have not wasted one bullet of my ammo. All right. Trying to keep my training up to par. All right. So again, please subscribe, like, and share. Also, I do have memberships. Please consider joining membership. You get early access to videos. Depending on your level of membership, you could get shout outs, and at the highest level, you get to help me make videos. All right. That's at the highest level, almost sponsorship level. Anyways, please like, share, and comment. Till next time, everyone. Bye bye.